Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, guys, so on this episode of Bullet Points this morning, we are going to talk about something that we have routinely talked about on the gun advocacy side, right? This is something that is one of our rights, and if you start taking them away through a supreme state government like California, gun control bans, AR bans, mag bans, none of it works because criminals are going to criminal. That's just flat out as simple as it is, and it has real world implications. The story that I'm about to cover is a very sad story, but what's almost even worse is the government malfeasance here which enabled it to happen. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do a quick read from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then we're going to hit it and hit it hard on the other side. Now, the USCCA is about something bigger than the right to bear arms. It's a resource to help you be ready for the before, during, and after a self-defense incident. If you're not one of the 500,000 plus responsibly armed Americans who are proud USCCA members, then now is the time to explore USCCA membership. Click the link in the description box below now to learn about life-saving education and industry-leading training. Thank you so much to USCCA for sponsoring these videos. There's a link in the description box. Give it a check, let them know that I sent you over there. And now let's get to this because the real-world implications of gun control and failure of the state is massive. Like I said, this is a big deal. This is a sad story. Column. This is from the Los Angeles Times. Ultra left. California has the toughest gun laws in the U.S. That's irrelevant if they're not enforced. Very valid point. I think they're unconstitutional and it's not right, but whatever. This is from March 7th, 2022. This is from day before yesterday. Sacramento. How much money are we willing to spend to seize guns from the likes of a disturbed father who shot and killed his 3 daughters in a church? Now, that's the saddest story ever. But the real world implications is there was no one there to stop this guy. After the state failed on multiple accounts. Let's keep going because there's a lot here. This is really important for us to know because as the politicians, as the elections come up, we can impact this change if we activate around these examples. Putting a price tag on the lives of young girls is an impossible task, but the priority should be a lot higher than we're placing on it now, despite all the rhetoric around the need for tight gun control, because it clearly didn't work. Again, Los Angeles Times writer. California has the toughest state gun laws in the nation, but it's irrelevant if they're not adequately enforced, and they're not. Quote, we need to enforce more of the laws that we have, State Attorney General Rob Bonta acknowledges. This is the guy who's always pushing for gun control. The rise in violent crime throughout the country is almost entirely because of guns. No, you... Be polite. No, sir. Incorrect. The rise in crime is used with guns. It is not the catalyst. The catalyst is right in here. It is not right here. Anyway. In particular, he adds, ghost guns are a new challenge we need to rise to. And this is the part where you get really concerned. If you're worried about this being a conservative stealth ghostwriter, listen to this sentence. They're unregistered guns that are assembled from purchased parts. It's practically impossible to trace them to a violent owner so they can be seized. This is not a conservative, okay? Just so you know. They're questioning because it's not working, not because they have different ideals than California. Turns out that 39-year-old David Mora was living in the country illegally and used an illegal ghost gun. Okay, well that's 2 laws violated, both of which did not work. Check this out. We're going to keep going because this is where this author really rips into him. On February 28th, Mora and his daughters were visiting in a Sacramento church when he opened fire with a ghost AR-15 style assault rifle. Okay, so much there. It was equipped with an illegal high-capacity magazine, 30 rounds. Okay, so you have an illegal alien, you have an illegal magazine, you have a ghost AR, and you have an AR that is banned. That is 4 instances that should have been completely prevented, and these lives should have been saved if gun control laws worked. And this is where it becomes a problem for me because the real world implications of these policies that are failing because you want to be a legislator who made a difference and historic change, and really all it is virtue signaling. I keep going. So I'm going to get on my soapbox because this is... Okay, anyway. Federal immigration agents tried to detain Mora, but because of California's sanctuary law, quote, the jail was unable to hold him or communicate with ICE about his release, and he walked out. That was 5 days before this happened. These girls would still be alive if the state had not failed, if leftist policies had not failed. It was on $15,000 bail. Okay, whatever. Don't care about the money. And here's the part. Okay. There's a gun violence restraining order that's focused on firearms. It involves local red flag programs aimed at people judged by a court to be potential killers. Judged by a court to be potential killers. Not even potential killers. We're in Minority Report now. Whew. Their weapons are confiscated immediately because of something that is judged on something they did not do yet. Bonta. Here comes Bonta again. Red flags are underutilized. Underutilized, or they fail because the gun control doesn't work. There are about 24,000 Californians the Attorney General's office knows about who possess guns and legally shouldn't. But it can't recruit enough state officers to grab the weapons and make a dent in the list. The job is dangerous and the pay isn't competitive. So you're going to sit there on your soapbox and you're going to tell us that guns are the problem. All the crime is because of guns. And all the extreme gun control laws that you have, violence protection programs, red flag laws, all the things that you have, it's not working because you don't have enough money. There's 24,000 people that can't have guns. They need to be seized immediately, air quotes. But you just don't have the money. So now your solution to all of this level of failure is actually, well, we just need more money. Or you need to reassess the fact that these policies do not work and there are real life implications to innocence. And that is what we are fighting every single day. This gets me a little amped because these 3 victims did not have to end up in this scenario. Multiple failures of a nanny state will always lead to terrible outcomes because the state is the most inefficient thing. Okay, I can't. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.